the right person to take it.
So that was a great introduction. Here we are live, and we have the stunning Wachi Pareek, Miss Teen Universe second runner-up. She did so well at her international pageant. It was in Dubai.
Yes.
Would you like to say a few words?
I had a gala time, and I'm thankful to Miss Teen Diva as an organization for first of all giving me the opportunity. And of course the Tiara and Ritika ma'am, I owe it to her. I call her my fairy godmother for a reason. The lady, she came, she whipped a wand and I was ready to go. So
thank you so
how
much.
groomed you see me today, it's the lady behind the camera that takes all the pleasure, and she should. All the credit is yours. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, dear, and thanks to Miss Teen Diva organization, Mr. Nikhil Anand of Glamanan, and the whole team which really looked after Wachi and
Yes.
all my girls
Yes.
year after year. Thank you, Glamanan, and thank you, Miss Teen
The
Diva.
relentless efforts of all of my mentors is,
Yeah.
I appreciate it to my heart. To who I am today is to each one of them and their little inputs in my journey.
Thank you. And we have for the first time in the house Dr. Sagar Abichandani. We've been wanting to, have him over for the longest time. Then the pandemic hit, and somehow today was meant to be, I guess. Dr. Sagar is the owner of Dental Hub in Mumbai. He is a smile specialist, also the smile partner this year for the Femina Miss India pageant, and he has a long list of clients. I can't even get into that. Dr. Sagar, would you like to tell people who are watching a little more about yourself?
So, as she already mentioned, that we have Ritika ma'am here. I wanted to meet her personally because I have gone through the entire history of the kind of products which come out from the Tiara group, which are winners to say the least, but everybody sees who the winners are. Very few people realize who is behind the success of these winners. So Ritika ma'am, she is the queen maker according to me.
No.
And being with Femina Miss India, I've had the fortune to understand how things are, who are the people, what kind of people they are looking for who will represent India on international stage.
Right.
And hopefully we'll have few of these people who will be auditioning and
Fingers
getting
crossed.
selected as the state winners and hopefully winning the Femina Miss India too.
Fingers crossed, and amen to that. And that's why we've called you as a judge, so that you can give them your expertise during this Tiara Queen, which is actually a mock pageant, but we make it as real as possible, and we are as strict as possible with our marking and everything. And I'm sure you'll be a great asset to us this morning.
So I was there for the audition days as well.
Right.
When we had people coming in representing their state, and then we had selected the state winners.
Correct.
So I know how it happens at the Femina Miss India.
Fantastic.
Then we also have had chance to groom those people. They've
Correct.
come to the clinic, we've seen how things are.
Right.
We've been very closely associated.
Excellent.
And being close to Ritika ma'am, so I think we can get the synergy in place.
Definitely.
And make sure we have the next winner like we have in the Diva, or we have the ex-Femina Miss Indias, or even in the Grand or Supranational. So
Fantastic.
we have people there. It's just a matter of making sure who goes into which pageant.
Exactly, and that's the tough part. See, winning and losing, no one can really predict, but making it also to a national pageant like Glamanan Supermodel India or Femina Miss India, Miss Diva, or any other pageant for that matter, Miss Teen Diva, Miss Teen International, Miss Teen India, these are all reputed pageants, Miss Earth India, Divine Group. Making it is not easy. So I would just say that try to, really work hard and take his inputs, take her inputs. She's been there, done that. He's been there now and done that. So, and we have Bhumi.
And as she said, been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that for years.
Right. This is my 25th year actually of training. So
There
yeah.
should be one cake for her.
No. Unfortunately, I am now diabetic, so I cannot eat any cakes. Yeah, please, you're most welcome. And Bhumi can't handle the birthday girl sad, so I think let's cut your cake. We'll start with Wachi cutting and doing the honors, and yeah, you can. There is a knife here also. I don't know. Your cake is in the middle, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. We won't feed each other because it's still COVID times, and Dr. Sagar, I think that's your cake here.
With all the fruits,
With
nutrition,
all the fruits.
taking care of the teeth.
Yes.
Thank you.
I just thought we'll have a different cake for every judge. And
Perfect.
yeah. And we have Bhumi with her. It's not very vegan, she's a vegan, but I couldn't get a vegan cake this side of the Suez Canal. There you go. Bhumi, happy birthday. Let's sing for her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bhumi. Happy birthday to you. And that's a small gift from the Tiara, a bottle, a sipper which will remind you of us, which has a crown on it. So whenever you're back in Hong Kong, you should remember us also when you're drinking water at least. All right. So anything more you girls want to say? Today's your last day. Angel, you want to say something?
It has been a beautiful journey.
I'm glad you
really
feel so.
thankful for this. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Anyone else? Why I'm not forcing you? You want to say something to your best friend here, your roommate, somebody, anybody? Okay, nobody wants to say anything.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please, please.
So girls, you are at the best place. Trust me. I have followed ma'am's journey. The kind of product which comes out from here, who are not just an asset to Tiara, but an asset to the country as well. There are so many people who have moved ahead of pageant, moved into modeling, moved into acting. They are doing wonderfully well. The basic poise, grace comes from here because she is very graceful, very loving, very charming, very homely, is very warm. So wherever you go, as Ritika ma'am mentioned, whichever pageant you go to, remember your journey started from here. You should always be proud Tiara girl.
Thank you so much. If I were training men, I would give you proud Tiara boy. There was a time I used to train boys, but now I don't. So thank you, Dr. Sagar, for all the kind words, and Wachi, it's always a pleasure having you.
My pleasure.
And your heartfelt and all of you girls, I'm sorry if I've hurt you in this journey. At times one has to give some home truths. So all the best and bye bye.